21st August 2021 to 20th September 2021 current affairs. Important days and themes. 21st August International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victim of Terrorism. Theme Connections. 21st August World Senior Citizen Day. 23rd to 27th August. 23rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 5 days. World Water Week 2021. Theme Building Resilience Faster. 29th August National Sports Day. 2nd September World Coconut Day. Theme Building a safe, inclusive, resilient and sustainable coconut community amid COVID-19 pandemic and beyond. 5th September International Day of the Charity. It is to commemorate theme Global Solidarity to eradicate poverty. 7th September International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. Theme Healthy Air, Healthy Planet. This 5th September International Day of the Charity is for Mother Teresa. 6th to 12th September Food Processing Week. 8th September International Literacy Day. Theme Literacy for a Human Centered Recovery Narrowing the Digital Divide. Literacy for Human Centered Recovery Narrowing the Digital Divide. 9th September Himalayan Day. Theme Contribution of Himalayas and Our Responsibilities. 10th September World Suicide Prevention Day. Theme Creating Hope Through Action. 11th September World First Aid Day. Theme First Aid and Road Safety. 15th September Engineers Day. Theme Engineers for the Betterment of Humanity. 15th September International Day of Democracy. Theme Strengthening Democratic Resilience in the Face of Future Crises. 16th September World Ozone Day. Theme Montreal Protocol. Keeping us keeping us our food and vaccine school. 15th September World Lymphoma Awareness Day. 15th September first one is Engineers Day, second one is International Day of Democracy, and third one is World Lymphoma Awareness Day. Theme We Can't Wait. 17th September World Patient Safety Day. Theme Safe Maternal and Newborn Care. Mother and Newborn Care. 18th September International Coastal Cleanup Day. Theme Keep trash in the bin and not in the ocean. 18th September World Bamboo Day. It is time to plant bamboo. 18th September International Coastal Cleanup Day, and second one is World Bamboo Day. Books and authors. This one are name of the books, this one are the name of the authors. Signing Sikh Youth of India. Dr. Prablin Singh. Human Right and Terrorism in India. Subramaniam Swamy. Bullets over Bombay. Satya and the Hindi film gangster. Uday Bhatia. Haryana Environment and Pollution Code, Dhira Khandelwal, Gita Govinda, Joydev's Divine Odeshi, Utpal Kumar Banerjee, Back to the Roots, Tamanna Bhatia and Luke Coutinho, Know Your Rights and Claim Them, A Guide for Youth, Angelina Jolie and Geraldine Van Buren Cushy, A Rude Life, a memoir that is Sriti Kotha, Veer Sangvi, Accelerating India, 7 Year of Modi Government, K.J. Alphonse. Address Book, a publishing memoir in the time of COVID. Ritu Menon, Battlefield by Vishram Vadekar. Obituaries, that is famous personality death. Manorama Mohapatra, who was a social worker, Odia literature and journalist. Literature, that means Sahityik. Aziz Hajni, who was an eminent Kashmiri writer. Bhavani Roy was an ex-Indian footballer. Yuri Siddiq, who was an Olympic hammer throw gold medalist. Oscar Fernandez, who was a former union minister. Rajni Kaul, who was first news broadcaster for BBC India. Keshav Desiraju, who was a former Union Health Secretary. Jean Pierre Adams, who was a former France footballer. Jacques Jack Rogge, who was a former president of International Olympic Committee. Chandar Mitra, who was a journalist and former Rajya Sabha MP, member of parliament. Siddharth Shukla, who was an actor, died due to heart attack. Siddharth Shukla. Syed Ali Gilani, who was a veteran Hurriyat leader. Buddhadev Guha, who was an eminent Bengali author. Rijuda, it is his creation. Vashu Paranjape, who was a former Indian cricketer and coach. Ted Dexter, who was a former England cricketer. O. Sekharan, who was a former Indian footballer. Syed Sahid Hakim, who was a former Indian footballer. Sin Locke, who was a British comedian. O. M. Nambiar, who was a veteran athletics coach. Kalyan Singh, who was a former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Famous appointment. First one is Ismail Sabri Yaqub was appointed as the new Prime Minister of Malaysia. Second one is Nukul Chopra. Nakul Chopra was appointed as the CEO of Broadcast Audience Research Council India. T.M. Bhasin was appointed as the Chairman of Advisory Board of Central Vigilance Commission. Abhay Kumar Singh was appointed as the Joint Secretary in Ministry of Cooperation. Sandeep Bakshi was reappointed as MD and CEO of ICICI Bank. These banks things are not related. Rajnish Kumar was appointed as Independent Director of HSBC Asia. Hong Kong, Shanghai. This one is Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, HSBC Asia. JB Mahapatra was appointed as Chairman CBDT. CBDT is Central Board of Direct Tax. His name is JB Mahapatra. Pankaj Kumar Singh was appointed as DG of BSF, Border Security Force, and DG is Director General. Director General of BSF. Arun Bhatt was appointed as CMD of Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, that is RINL. CMD, Chairman and Managing Director. Arun Bhatt. PPK Ramacharyulu was appointed as Rajya Sabha Secretary General. Vartika Shukla has been appointed as CMD of Engineers India Limited. Cyrus Poncha has been appointed as new Vice President of Asian Squash Federation. Squash is a game. Vice President of Asian Squash Federation, Cyrus Poncha. S.L. Tripathi has been appointed as CMD of Union India Insurance Company Limited. Satish Parekh was appointed as President of International Road Federation India. Harsha Bhupendra Bangari was appointed as MD of Exim Bank, Export Import Bank of Maharashtra. Harsha Bhupendra Bangari, he is an woman. Lieutenant General Gurmeet Singh was appointed as Governor of Uttarakhand. Second one is Nirlep Singh Rai was appointed as CMD of National Fertilizer Limited. Iqbal Singh Lalpura was appointed as Chairman of National Commission for Minorities. Banwarilal Purohit was appointed as the Governor of Punjab. R.N. Rabi was appointed as Governor of Tamil Nadu. Governor of Punjab, Banwarilal Purohit. R.N. Rabi appointed Governor of Tamil Nadu. And Governor of Uttarakhand is Lieutenant Governor Gurmeet Singh. Jim Lanjon was appointed as CEO of Yahoo. Pavitra Mohapatra was appointed as MD and VP of Adobe India. Justice M. Venugopal was appointed as acting chairperson of National Company Law Appellate Tribunal NCLAT. Justice M. Venugopal was appointed as acting chairperson of National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. Alka Nanjia Arora was appointed as CMD of National Small Industry Corporation Limited. Awards and honors. The Family Man 2 actor Manoj Bajpayee and Samantha Akkineni were among the winners of the latest edition of the Indian Film Festival of Melbourne Awards. Karnataka government selected Sri Basavalinga Pattadevaru, senior Shir of Balki Higher Math for the prestigious Sri Basava International Award. Hiremoth. Balki Hiremoth for the prestigious Sri Basava International Award. Ramon Magsaysay Award 2021 has been announced. The winners will be formally awarded the Magsaysay Award in the month of November. The awardees this year are Mohammad Ajmid Saqib, Firdausi Qadri, Stephen Munsi, Watchdog, and Roberto Bellon. Roberto Bellon Muhammad Amjad Saqib, Firdausi Qadri, Stephen Munsi. These are people, individual people, and Wajrag is a organization. Mexican photographer Alexandro Prieto has emerged as a winner of Bird Photographer of the Year 2021. Power Grid Corporation of India Limited, Power Grid, a Maharatna Central PSU public sector undertaking under Ministry of Power, Government of India, has been awarded the coveted Association for Talent Development ATD 2021 Best Award. National Teachers Award 2021 was awarded by President Ramnath Kovind on Teachers' Day. He gave the award to 44 finest teachers in the country for their dedicated contribution. Author Susanna Clark won the Women's Prize for Fiction 2021 for her novel Piranesi. The novelist and Booker winner Bernardine Evaristo chaired the Women's Prize judging panel this year. Hyderabad-based International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Crops ICRISAT, that one is International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Crops, has been awarded Africa Food Prize for 2021 for improving food security in Sub-Saharan Africa. Hyderabad-based institute, that one is ICRISAT, International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics, Semi-Arid SUSCO. Mathematician Anand Kumar was conferred with the Swami Brahmananda Award 2021 for the contribution in the field of education through his Super 30 initiative. National Institute of Open Schooling NIOS has bagged global recognition from UNESCO for its innovative approach towards education. NIOS has been given global recognition from UNESCO. The Florence Nightingale Award will be given to nurse Bhanumati Ghiwala from Sir Sayaji Rao General Hospital from Gujarat. A 12-year-old environmental activist from Mumbai, Ayan Sanakta Sangta has been named as 2021 International Young Eco Hero. Namita Gokhale has been chosen as the recipient of 7th Yamin Hazarika Women of Substance Award. Some summit and who has chaired or represented. It is mentioned over here. BRICS High Representative responsible for national security, Ajit Doval, National Security Agency of India. G20 Ministerial Conference on Women's Empowerment, that is chaired by Smriti Irani, Women Union Minister of Women and Child Development, Government of India. 8th meeting of agricultural experts of BIMSTEC countries. BIMSTEC, that means Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economical Cooperation. Okay, BIMTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economical Cooperation. It is chaired by Trilochan Mohapatra, Secretary, Department of Agricultural Research and Education. 24th meeting of the Financial Stability and Development Council, FSDC, that means Financial Stability and Development Council. That is chaired by Nirmala Sitharaman, Minister of Finance, Government of India. 15th BRIC Summit, that is by Narendra Modi, chaired by Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister of India. Sports update. Soili Singh claimed the women's long jump silver medal in the World Athlete U20 Championship. Her slight wind aided effort of 6.59 meter was only 1 centimeter short of the gold medal jump by Sweden Maja Askag. Principal Singh became the first Indian to be part of a NBA title winning team. National Basketball Agency or Association, National Basketball Association, NBA. Principal Singh became the first Indian to be part of NBA title-winning team when his side Sacramento Kings clinched the 2021 NBA Summer League crown. Max Verstappen, Verstappen, Red Bull Netherlands, has been declared the winner of the Belgian Grand Prix 2021 Paralympics. Avani Lekhara became the first Indian woman to win a gold medal at the Paralympics, firing her way to the top of the podium in the R2 women's 10 meter air rifle standing SH1 event. Indian paddler Bhavani Ben Patel has claimed the historic silver medal in table tennis. Nishat Kumar won a silver medal in the men's high jump T47 event. Sumit Until won gold medal in the men's javelin throw F64 final event. Devendra Jhajaria won silver medal in the men's javelin throw F46 final event. Yogesh Kathunia won silver medal at the men's discus throw F56 final event. Mariappan Thangavelu has won silver medal in the men's high jump T63. Singaraj Adana has won the bronze medal in the P1 men's 10 meter air pistol SH1 final. Avani Lekhara won bronze medal in the women's 50-meter rifle 3 positions SH1 events. Praveen Kumar won silver medal in men's high jump category. Archer Harvinder Singh won bronze medal in individual recurve open. Manish Narwal won gold in P4 mixed 50-meter pistol US Open 2021. Men's single winner Danny Medvedev. Women's single winner Emma Raducanu. Men's double winner Ram and Salisbury. Women's double winner Strasser and Zhang. Mixed double winner Kroejek and Salisbury. North Korea was formally suspended from the 2022 Beijing Olympics by the International Olympic Council. Mixed bag information. Facebook India has launched the small business loan initiative in India in partnership with the online lending platform Indify. India is the first country where Facebook is rolling out this program. Apple is the world's most valuable company, $2443 billion, according to the Harun Global 500 most valuable companies list 2021. The World Bank has launched a new cybersecurity multi-donor trust fund to better roll out cybersecurity development agenda in a systematic manner. The new fund has been developed as an associated trust fund under the broader Digital Development Umbrella Program, Digital Development Program DDP. The government of Haryana has renamed the Hisar Airport as Maharaja Agrosen International Airport. The government of India has launched an ambitious Ubharte Sitare Fund (USF) Ubharte Sitare Fund for export-oriented firms and startups in a program at Lucknow. BPCL Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited has launched an artificial intelligence based chatbot named Urja to provide its customer with a platform for seamless self experience and faster resolution of queries and issues. The government of India has launched the asset monetization pipeline for central ministers and public sector entities national monetization pipeline. My government under the Ministry of Electronics and Telecommunication Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and UN Women have joined hands to launch the Amrit Mahotsav Sri Shakti Innovation Challenge 2021 Swadesh Green Steel Venture Hybrid, which has made the world's first customer delivery of steel produced without using coal. This one is coal. This must be coal. And Swedish Green Steel Venture Hybrid. This one is hybrid, HYBRIT. This is hydrogen breakthrough iron making technology because iron making needs coal, but it has produced without coal. Iron making. World's first customer delivery of steel produced. Steel is produced without using coal. This one is hybrid, hydrogen breakthrough iron making technology. That is iron making by the use of hydrogen. The second edition of the joint naval exercise Jain al Bahar between Indian Navy and Qatar Emiri Naval Force QENF Qatar Emiri Naval Force has conducted between August 9 and 14 in the Persian Gulf. This edition of the exercise included a 3-day harbor phase followed by a 2-day sea phase. IIT Madras has developed India's first indigenous motorized wheelchair vehicle named Neobolt, which can be used not only on roads but also on uneven terrains. It has maximum speed of 25 km per hour. This is wheelchair vehicle. Niti Aayog and World Resource Institute (WRI) Resources Institute India joined the Forum for Decarbonizing Transport in India. Niti Aayog and World Resource Institute (WRI). Okay. The shares of information technology major Infosys hit a record high during intraday trading, which helped the company cross $100 billion in market capitalization. Infosys is the fourth Indian company to achieve the milestone. India has emerged as global manufacturing hub and effectively surpassed the United States to become the world's second most desired manufacturing destination. Copenhagen, the capital city of Denmark, has been named as the world's safest city from the among 60 global cities in Safe Cities Index 2021 released by the Economist Intelligence Unit. The Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, has given a name to India's complex mission of evacuating its citizens from war-torn Afghanistan as Operation Devi Shakti. This operation is named as Operation Devi Shakti. US-based Ohmian International has started India's first green hydrogen electrolyzer manufacturing unit at Bengaluru, Karnataka. The factory will manufacture India-made proton exchange membrane (PEM) proton exchange membrane hydrogen electrolyzers. Green hydrogen is made from non-fossil source as against blue hydrogen that is made from fossil source. Blue hydrogen that is made from fossil source and green hydrogen that is made from non-fossil source. Whilst hydrogen the world's largest and tallest observer wheel is said to be unveiled in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The observation wheel, called as Ain Dubai, is 250-meter high in height, located at Blue Waters Island. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, has launched the Startup Accelerator of Meet Y for Product Innovation, Development and Growth (SAMRIDH) program. This one is, we know that this is SAMRIDH program, and here this SAMRIDH program is means Startup Accelerator of Merit Y for Product Innovation, Development and Growth. This Meet Y, that is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is Y for technology. Okay. S comes from Startup Accelerator and M from this ministry. R for the product, from the product. R is from innovation, and DH for development and growth gives that age. Ministry of Jal Shakti has launched a 100 days campaign called Sujalam to create more and more open defecation free plus villages by undertaking wastewater management at village level. Open defecation, that means মলমূত্র ত্যাগ করা বাইরে. The fifth edition of Indo-Kazakhstan Joint Training Exercise Kajint 21 was held at Training Node Aisha Bibi. Kazakhstan. This is a place name. Kazakhstan and India. India's first sectoral index in agri commodities basket, that is GUAREX, was launched by National Commodity and Derivative Exchange Limited (NCDEX). The Ministry of Civil Aviation has replaced the Unnamed Aircraft System (UAS) Unnamed Aircraft System Rules 2021 and replaced the same with the Liberalized Drone Rules 2021. This Unnamed Aircraft System Rules 2021 is replaced by Liberalized Drone Rules 2021. The Government of India and Maldives inked the contract for the Mega Greater Mail Connectivity Project (GMCP). Greater Mail Connectivity Project. The Greater Mail Connectivity Project is the Greater Even Civilian Infrastructure Project in the Maldives. Niti Aayog in partnership with Cisco has launched the next phase of the Women Entrepreneurship Platform (WEP), titled WEP Next, to foster women entrepreneurship in India. To encourage, actually, RBI has announced to include street vendor of Tier 1 and Tier 2 centers identified as part of the Prime Minister Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi. Prime Minister Street Vendor Atmanirbhar scheme as beneficiaries under the Payment Infrastructure Development Fund PIDA Payment Infrastructure Development Fund scheme. The government of India has unveiled the fourth edition of the Public Sector Bank PSB reforms agenda is 4.0 for 2021. India has won the elections for membership of two key bodies of the Universal Postal Union UPU during the 27th UPU Congress in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. The Government of India has launched e-Shram portal to link unorganized workers with social security scheme being implemented by the central and state governments. The Bureau of Police Research and Development, Bureau of Police Research and Development in collaboration with All India Council of Technical Education AICTE have launched the unique national hackathon named Manthan 2021. The Minister of Road Transport and Highways Government of India has introduced a new registration mark for new vehicles, that is Bharat series BH series. The LIC has launched the mobile application of its digital paperless solution Ananda for LIC agents. Ananda stands for Atmanirbhar Agents New Business Digital Applications. The Indian Navy and the German Navy carried out a joint exercise in the Gulf of Aden near Yemen in the Indian Ocean leg of Indo-Pacific Development 2021. The Indian Navy was represented by Frigate Trident White and the German Navy was represented by Frigate Bayern. SBI has opened floating ATM on a houseboat at Dal Lake in Srinagar for the convenience of locals and tourists. The Union Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has launched Y-Break Yoga Protocol mobile application in New Delhi. This app has been developed by Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga (MDNIY) National Institute of Yoga Morarji Desai. The Assam cabinet has decided to remove the name of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi from the Orang National Park to give importance of Orang tribal community. Indian Army will participate in Exercise Japad 2021, a multi-nation exercise being held at Nizhny in Russia. IIT Ropar and Kanpur and Faculty of Management Studies of Delhi University MBA Management Studies Delhi University have jointly launched a living plant-based air purifier named Unbreathe Life. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Government of India has decided to work a committee to review the existing guidelines of the Journalist Welfare Scheme JWS. The Shanghai-based New Development Bank has approved UAE United Arab Emirates, Uruguay and Bangladesh as its new member countries. Shanghai-based New Development Bank, that is the member of New Development Banks are BRICS countries. Now, UAE, Uruguay, and Bangladesh are allowed to entry. The Union Territory of Ladakh has declared snow leopard Panther unica as the new state animal and black-necked crane, scientific name is Grassus nicricollis, as the new state bird. Nicricollis, Grass nicricollis. Grass nicricollis. India has become the first country in Asia to launch a plastics pact, a new platform to promote a circular system for plastic. The 28th edition of Singapore India Maritime Bilateral Exercise (SIMBEX) Singapore India Maritime Bilateral Exercise took place. The SIMBEX 2021 was hosted by Republic of Singapore Navy in the southern fringes of the South China Sea in between Singapore and India. Tamil Nadu government has announced to set up India's first Dugong Conservation Reserve at the northern part of the Pok Strait. Dugong are commonly known as sea cows. India's first building made of biobricks from agro waste has been inaugurated at IIT Hyderabad. The sample building is made up by biobricks supported by a metal framework. Tribal Cooperation Marketing Development Federation of India (TriFed), in collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs, is setting up an Atmanirbhar Bharat corner in 75 Indian missions embassies across the world in next 3 months. Cuba became the first country in the world to vaccinate children from the age of 2 against COVID-19 using homegrown jabs not recognized by the World Health Organization. Great step. Asian Development Bank (ADB) and the Government of India has signed a $112 112 million loan to develop water supply infrastructure and strengthen capabilities of urban local bodies for improved service delivery in four towns in the state of Jharkhand. It is started in Jharkhand. India's first indigenously designed high-as coal gasification-based methanol production plant at Bhel, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited Research and Development Center, Hyderabad, was inaugurated. That is designated for high ash coal gasification. High ash coal, in Indian coal there is a high amount of ash content is available. China successfully launched a new Earth observation satellite Gaofen 502 into space on board a Long March 4C rocket from the Taiyuan Satellite Launch Center in North China, Han, Han Province. El Salvador has become the first country in the world to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. The government of El Salvador claimed that this move, will give many citizens of the in the country access to bank service for the first time. India's largest open air fernery has been inaugurated in Ranikhet of Uttarakhand. The new center will serve the dual objective of conservation of fern species as well as create awareness about their ecological role and promote further research. The government of Chhattisgarh has announced the launch of Millet Mission, which aims to provide proper price rates to farmers for minor cereal crops. Haryana has topped among all the states in the country in terms of installation of off-grid solar pumps under Pradhan Mantri Krishan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Mahavijan Prime Minister Kusum PM Kusum Yojana, that is Pradhan Mantri Kishan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Mahavijan, as per data by the Union Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. A Hyderabad-based space technology startup Skyroot Aerospace has become first private company to formally enter into an agreement with the ISRO. Important. The RBI has announced the theme for the third cohort under the regulatory sandbox as MSME lending. The RBI has announced the theme for the third cohort under the regulatory sandbox as MSME lending. MSME lending is important for RBI for India as well. The Central Board of Indirect Tax and Customs has declared Kushinagar Airport as custom notified airport. The Department of Justice under Ministry of Law and Justice has launched Ek Pahal campaign to encourage mass registration under the Telelaw. This is most important. Afghanistan crisis. The Taliban has taken control over Afghanistan. The quick collapse of the government in Afghanistan and the Taliban taking over the presidential palace seem to have triggered panic and fear among the people of Afghanistan. President Ashraf Ghani fled the country on 15th of August, reportedly to Tajikistan, although it is not confirmed. Who are Taliban? The Taliban is a Sunni fundamentalist organization that is involved in Afghan politics. It is also a military group that is involved in an insurgency against the country elected government in Afghanistan. The Taliban controlled almost three-quarters of the country from 1996 to 2001 and was notorious for their strict implementation of the Sharia or Islamic law there. Sharia law, that is Islamic law. The period saw widespread abuse of human rights, especially targeted against women. The current head of Taliban is Hebatullah Akhundzada. Mullah Omar is regarded as the founder of Taliban. He died in 2013. The Taliban officially referred to itself as Islamic Emirates of Afghanistan. The word Taliban in Pashto means students. Recent developments. Withdrawal of US troops arose during the Obama administration. Withdrawal of US troops demand arose during the Obama administration, which was further supported by President Donald Trump, who announced the policy of complete US withdrawal from Afghanistan. Lack of clarity on the part of the USA with Afghanistan has also affected India's engagement with Afghanistan, which relies on the US acting as a security provider in Afghanistan. India solely dependent or relied on the US acting as a security provider in Afghanistan. The US reprimanded Pakistan for harboring insurgents, Taliban, the fomenting terrorist activities in Afghanistan. Reprimanded মানে অপমান করেছিল. Many negotiations with Taliban was ruled out without involvement of democratically elected Afghan government. India's interest in Afghanistan. A stable, peaceful, economically strong Afghanistan is crucial for India's security, economic, political, and geostrategic interest. Because a stable Afghanistan is crucial for regional and domestic security and sustainability in the South India and within India. Central Asia has large deposit of oil and natural gas, which is why US, China, India, Russia are competing for influence in what is known as the new great game. This is known as new great game. Afghanistan is an energy bridge and thus key to achieve India's strategic objective. Further, a favorable Afghanistan is a sine qua non. That means sine qua non for accessing Central Asia and Eurasia by India through the Chabahar port, which bypasses the Pakistan. Afghanistan is a sine qua non, that is accessing Central Asia. And a must. Afghanistan is must for accessing Central Asia. Thank you.